Where are all my shy and introverted people at? This one is for you. So I had a recent post on Instagram where I spoke about what to do if you are shy or introverted and you want to be a better people connector. And the truth is that there are many people who are in either leadership positions or who own businesses or are solopreneurs or are basically in positions where they have to put themselves out there, but it doesn't come naturally for them. It's just not their natural wiring. And I know this because they come to me and they say, you know what, Leah, I'm expected to do these things in my position, but the truth is I hate it. I don't like representing my company at events. I don't like public speaking. I don't like having to stand up and give toasts. You know, what can they do when they're in scenarios and they just have to put themselves out there because it is part of the job? Well, I am here to tell you that, of course, communication is learnable. Being a better communicator, being a better presenter, public speaker, people engager, it is all learnable. If, of course, you have the right guidance and you are willing to practice, that is also key. So today, I'm going to give you 4 things that you can do to be a better communicator and people engager if you are shy or introverted. But before we go any further, let me just clarify what shy or introverted actually means. And I'll throw in a third one there in the mix. So a shy person is somebody who actually really gets feelings of fear, anxious, even panic if they have to talk to someone, if they have to go to an event with people, if they have to present, if they have to speak in public. They really are filled with fear and anxiety. And of course, that can be on a spectrum in terms of how much they feel it. Then you actually have some people who are antisocial and they just don't want to have anything to do with anybody, right? But I'm not addressing them today. And then we have our introverts. Now, on the outside, shy and introverted people may appear to be the same because of their behaviors. Introverts can be more reserved. They don't have to be. But the difference with introverts is that these are people who recharge on their own versus extroverts who recharge around people. So introverts can actually be people who do things that may make them seem like they're extroverts, but they need that downtime. They need that alone time to recharge their batteries. So they may not always be in the mood to present, speak up, be amongst people. So I'm addressing both of them because they tend to have some similarities. And yes, you can have somebody who is shy and introverted, but on the outside, their behaviors are very simple. So here's what you can do if you want to be a better people connector, a stronger people engager, and you're shy or introverted. Step number 1, reconnect to the fun and reconnect to the purpose. Why are you actually going out to that event? Why are you actually meeting people? So let's take riding a bike. When you were a kid and maybe in your neighborhood, you went out to ride a bike. Why? Is it because you wanted to learn the mechanics of a human being on 2 wheels and about human propulsion? No, of course, you just wanted to have fun, right? You just wanted to ride your bike with your friends. So it's important now as an adult that you don't lose the essence of the fun behind what you'll be doing. If it is you want to think about on the purpose side, you might want to think about, well, the truth is I do want to know what other people are doing. I do want to share what I'm doing. At your core, you want to do this. You know, I want to get better at this. So try to build a purpose and hopefully you feel some fun around that purpose about why you are actually going to be meeting people or making your presentation, as the case may be. So number 1, reconnect to the fun, or at least connect to the purpose of what you are doing. Step number 2, practice, 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 then improvise. So practice alone makes better. You know, when I am training people in presentation skills, when I am training people to become trainers as well, I tell them, look, we can do this today and you can do a great job. But if you want to get really good at this, you just have to do it repeatedly. You have to press repeat, review yourself, what went well, what didn't go well, and repeat, repeat, repeat. So learn from it and move on. There is absolutely no excuse, or no substitute, I should say, for practicing. There's no excuse either, actually, if you want to get good at something. Some tips that I have, definitely practicing in front of the mirror is great. If you want to see yourself, if you are looking to work on your body language or manage your body language or become aware of your body language, to see yourself smiling, to see that your eyes are lighting up. So the mirror is a good one. One of my personal favorites is actually in the car. In today's world, somebody might just think that you are on a Bluetooth or loudspeaker. They will not know that you're talking to yourself. And why do we want to practice on ourselves or talk to ourselves is that we want to train our bodies to connect what is in our brain to actually the mechanics of it coming out of our mouth the way that we want it to come out. And again, that's only going to get better with practice. So we want to make sure, I know that everybody probably has certain scripts or ideas of what they want to say, but when it has to come out in exactly the right tone, choice of words, body language, that is something that you need to practice. So for me, in the car mirror, I also really do like recording on your phone. So sometimes I'll actually take notes on my phone, not for practice, but it is a great way to hear your own voice, even if it is that you just want to practice. How do I sound? That's a quick one. You press record and replay. It's the only way to start reviewing yourself. So start with the practice, and then I say improvise. So that's the 2B of step 2, because we don't really want to be set to a script. We want to practice having an idea of what we want to say, but you don't want to have some room to improvise so that you don't beat up yourself if you don't stick to script. Step number 3, fall and then get right back on up. You are going to fall. I'm not going to hide this from you. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. When I did my first few training sessions, were they amazing? Were they at the standard they are today? Of course not. I was learning, right? When I did in May, I did 14 training sessions online, and my first one was it was okay. I mean, the 14th was out of the park, stellar. So once again, you are going to fall. The key is when you fall while you're practicing, you go to an event, maybe you shook somebody's hand but you forgot to smile, maybe you forgot to exchange contact details. Don't beat up yourself. When you're reviewing, make a note and say, okay, that is what I forgot to do. Next time, make sure I put it on my list to do. And also make sure that the things that you did do, pat yourself on the back. So step 3, fall and get right back on up. And step number 4, which is one of my favorites, is don't copy and paste. Be inspired. So you might see other people out there and you're thinking, oh my God, they are so great. Look at them. They're working the room. They're speaking to everybody with ease. And you might think that the only way to be as good as they are is to actually copy and paste their style. And I will be honest, I do see a lot of new entrepreneurs or new leaders copying other styles. And there's a fine line between being inspired and copying. You want really and truly that your communication comes from you. I always say we are individuals for a reason. There is beauty in that individuality. So we want to be inspired, and there are definitely things that you can learn from people. You can learn when we're watching great speakers or really good networkers. You can take a tip and see, oh, that was the timing of when they gave their card. That might be something I might want to try. But definitely you don't want to actually, put on the cloak of someone else. So don't copy and paste. Be inspired. Do take notes of what other people are doing, the things that you think that you might want to incorporate into your own networking or your own communicating or your own presenting. Okay, everyone, those are my 4 tips for shy or introverted persons who want to become better people connectors and people engagers. If you'd like any more tips on that or any more guidance, please don't hesitate to contact me. This is exactly what I enjoy doing. Okay, everyone. Thanks so much. Till next time.